What's going on YouTube? It's Jeremy D. Glass here, aka I'm motherfucking drunk, y'all. Now it is a Saturday at the time we're recording this video, and today I actually have a very special video for you. It's actually one I didn't expect that I was going to do until recently. And if you've already read the title, you know what it is, obviously. And that is the Drunken Review. On the Moon Landing 50th Anniversary Limited Edition bottle from Budweiser. Now, I don't know if this is actually just a certain bottle that's limited edition. Honestly, I hadn't looked that much into it. Or this is actually just a different brew that Budweiser has done. We're going to go ahead and read off the back here. Budweiser Discovery Reserve American Red Lager. The Eagle has landed. In summer of 2019, Budweiser is brewing the limited edition Discovery Reserve American Red Lager to celebrate the pioneer spirit and honor the sacrifice of the many Americans who enabled the giant leap for mankind 50 years ago. The Apollo moon landing in July 1969. This limited edition lager is inspired by the archived recipe Budweiser released around the time of the Apollo mission, a specialty malt forward beer recipe. Discovery Reserve American Red Lager is brewed by brewmaster and Air Force Captain Carissa Norrington with toasted Voyager barley malt from a reddish color reminiscent of the Next Frontier, Mars. The specialty lager has a light hoppy aroma, a toasted barley malt taste with a hint of toffee, and a sharp finish. So there you see that it is a different brew than normal Budweiser. It's not just the bottle. I bought this, I'd say about 2 years ago at H-E-B, and it was on sale actually for only $2.49 a bottle. Now, when I bought this, I didn't actually have plans to drink it, but things changed. I created a YouTube channel, and what a better place to actually drink this beer and talk about this beer than YouTube. Now, I sit here and I think like, well, man, what if I'm actually drinking something that in a couple years' time is worth $500, $1,000? Who knows? I may actually be doing that. But at the same time, I sit here and think, so what? Yeah, that's money that could be worth in the future. But at the same time, even if it is, who else gets to say they drank $1,000 beer? Now, I doubt that's the case. Like I said, this was literally on a clearance bin at... Oh, that's beautiful. Hang on. It was honestly in a clearance bin at H-E-B. So I doubt that's the case. But who knows? Who knows what the future will hold for these? I don't know how many of these they made. I have no clue at that at all. But just look. I am going to keep the bottle. I am going to keep the box. So there it is. The Budweiser Discovery Reserve American Red Lager. The back of here pretty much says the exact same thing as the back of the box did. One thing that the back of the box did say that I didn't read: to help military family members get their education, they need to make their own discoveries. $1 for every case purchased will be donated to the Folds of Honor Charity Fund College Scholarship. So that's pretty cool there. Now, getting into this, it is an aluminum can. Or aluminum silver bullet, some people call them. You know me, I'm a big long neck man. I prefer my long necks over my aluminum. But just taking this beauty out of the case here. It honestly really is a beautiful can. Get a good look here. Something special. Like I said, I am going to keep the bottle, even though I am drinking the beer. I'm going to go ahead and keep the bottle. I'm going to do my best here not to tear anything up of the bottle. There we go. See if the can says anything special. Government warning, Surgeon General, all that stuff. No, nothing really crazy on the can here. Here's it fully out of the box. Just typical beer. It's got a really deep bottom. Kind of different. Now, let's go ahead and actually get into this and open it. Oh, is this a pop-off? Oh, I don't think this is a twist off. Yeah, it's a pry off, actually. Give me 1 second there. because this is actually a pry off. So it's a pry off. It's actually not a twist off like I was expecting it to be. So go ahead and pry this off here. I'll do it gently, that way I don't actually mess up the bottle cap and can get it back on. There we go. Now with the first smell, it actually does smell like a normal Budweiser. So, might not be, well, has a lighter smell to it actually. Now I'm sitting here smelling it more. Has a lighter smell than a normal Budweiser does. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take our first taste test. I have been drinking a bit today, so I actually have not had a beer yet, so this will be my first beer of the day. I've had mixed drinks, so this will be a nice clean test compared to a beer. I like it. Compared to a beer, you know, compared to normal beer, I like it. It definitely doesn't taste like a normal Budweiser, I can tell you that. It definitely does not taste like a normal Budweiser. I can definitely taste the difference. Definitely taste the difference, so it's definitely not normal. The hops, I can tell it's... The hops, I can tell, is a lot lighter in this. It's not as heavy as a Budweiser. It kind of tastes like a... I'm not going to say it does not taste like a Bud Light. But it tastes like a lighter Budweiser. You know me, I'm not a connoisseur. I don't have really good tasting notes when it comes to talking about all that stuff. But I can definitely say I like this. Do I like it more than, you know, there's only one way to tell. Do I like it more than regular Budweiser? I fucking missed. Smelling them, the Discover Reserve definitely has a stronger smell. Yeah. It definitely can tell a difference tasting them back to back. It's hard to say which one I like more, honestly. It really is hard to say. Give me a second. Okay. Budweiser comes off strong, especially when holding in the mouth. It always has. That really is different. It really is a lighter Budweiser, which is weird. It's weird to say because it's not a Bud Light, but it's not a Budweiser. It's like a weird in between. Definitely like it. I definitely do. If you know me, I don't like Coors. I don't like Miller. I'll drink them if that's all that's there, but I'm not a big fan of those. But this is definitely better than those. And it's throws me off, honestly. Like I said, it smells stronger. You can get a much like hoppier smell out of it. You can definitely smell the barley, but when you taste it, it's actually well below the taste of a Budweiser. It's actually almost... It's almost the aftertaste of a Budweiser, if that makes sense. Budweiser is a stronger beer, you know, that's how I feel about it. And I think Budweiser is a stronger beer when it comes to its taste. It's almost like it's close to the same taste, but it's a lot lighter on the tongue and the palate, which is really nice, actually. I honestly like it. I don't know if I like it more than regular Budweiser. And I say that in hesitation because, well, that's the beer I drink. I drink Budweiser. I'm scared to say I like it more because this is the only one I have. I can't buy that. Well, I can probably find it on eBay and stuff like that, but I can't just go out and buy a case of this. And honestly, I think I do like it more. It's not like the Nitro Reserve when I tasted the one I tasted the other week, where I absolutely did not like it more. I did not like that one at all. This one I was kind of hesitant on, but I really do like it. And I hate to say that because this is probably the only one I'll ever drink in my entire life, and it sucks. So, when it comes to beer, you know my rating. Scheinebach is the king of kings. Budweiser is the king of beers. And this is a Budweiser, but at the same time, it's not a normal Budweiser, and I like this more. So, yeah, this is actually really high up there, and I love this beer. I'm just going to go ahead and say I love the beer. Like, yeah, it has a nice aesthetic to it because it's actually coming from an aluminum can. It's fancy box and all that stuff. So it's really nice that way, but it sucks because I can't buy it in bulk. At least I don't think I can anyway. I'm going to actually look it up because I would love to get my hand on some more of these. Overall, 5 out of 5. I love it. That's all there is to it. The Drunken Review is finished. 5 out of 5. I love this Budweiser Discovery Reserve. Give y'all one last quick look at it. If by some chance you happen to run across it in a store or somewhere where you can buy it, and you're like, well, I wonder if that's any different. I wonder if it's any better. Go ahead and pick you up one because it is actually different. It's not normal Budweiser. It's a fancy box, yeah. But it's actually really good, and I'm kind of disappointed I don't have more of these. So, that's the end of the review right there. I'm going to put all these box pieces over here until I finish this beer. Let's see, right there. And, yeah. Budweiser Discovery Reserve, the American Red Lager. Brewed with the Voyager barley grants. Toasted yet, and read all that already. Yeah, there's nothing else on it to read. So, without further ado, it's the end of the video. I'm going to put that over here. I don't want to lose that either. I want to put the lid back on there if I can. Without further ado, I'm motherfucking drunk, y'all. And as always, where's my mouse? And as always, stay motherfucking drunk, y'all.